Josephine DeVore. Number 14, Kendall Watcher. Number 21, Keely Chrisman. Number 24, Avery Lark. And number 25, Allie Miller. Then on the varsity side for the home team, the Hedgesville Eagles, it's number 1, Alexa Smith. Number 2, Paige Richmond. Number 3, Lexi Winston. Number 4, Parker Sutherland. Number 5, Grace Gum. Number 6, Kylie Hahn. Number 7, Penny Willis. Number 8, Kelsey Van Dyne. Number 9, Elena Harper. Number 10, Layla Shropshire. Number 11, Gracie Brown. Number 12, Kylie Ann East. Number 13, Jayana Ware. Number 14, Paisley Miller. So a lot of young talent on this Hedgesville squad, sophomores and freshmen, and a lot of senior experience talent on the side of Musselman, including the Gatorade Player of the Year last season, Hannah Howard, and of course Hedgesville having the Gatorade Player of the Year from 2 years ago, Skylar Yates. So it's a big-time matchup between the number 1 and number 2 teams in the state of West Virginia, coming off of last year's state championship game. We're coming up on the postseason, see if they meet each other again. We'll get ready to take our last 2-minute break of this pregame, and when we come back, we'll have the first set between Musselman and Hedgesville. You're watching EPAC Volleyball on TV 10 and WRNR TV on YouTube. We'll be back in 2 minutes and be back with this matchup here.
When you're looking for the perfect gift, look no further than L.A. Roberts Jewelers at 146 North Queen Street in downtown Martinsburg. Choose from a huge selection of unique items, from the finest diamonds that make your eyes sparkle to exquisite timepieces, figurines, and collectibles. Buying from L.A. Roberts Jewelers means that you've made the decision to do business with people who've excelled in the industry for more than 100 years. They'll be here tomorrow when you need them, and if you need your jewelry or your watch repaired, they'll do that too. L.A. Roberts in downtown Martinsburg. Old World Jewelers for a new age.
Are you considering selling your home and don't know where to start? Then call Chris Ross and the Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams. A Martinsburg High School graduate, Chris knows the local market, and he's proven it as #1 real estate team in West Virginia in 2019. Phone Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams at 304-579-7349 or go to callchrisross.com. Let's celebrate your real estate milestone together.
With 4 new car dealerships and 4 used car dealerships in 3 states, Parsons is the largest used car and fastest growing new car dealer in the tri-state area. Take Parsons Ford with huge savings on hundreds of new Fords, financing from 0%, Parsons' goal of financing for all, and Parsons' famous above-market trade-in allowances that help make Parsons #1 for used cars too. See why so many won't buy anywhere but Parsons Ford in Martinsburg. We became #1 by making you #1 first. Parsons.
The playoff push for Hedgesville takes center stage Friday night as the Eagles host the Jefferson Cougars.
If you're going to take the snap now, they're going to pass on a screen pass again to Matthew. Matthew breaks some tackles. He's to the 40, to the 30, to the 20. No one's going to catch him. Green grass in front of him. Touchdown, Hedgesville!
We'll have all the coverage for you in this huge EPAC battle with pregame coverage beginning at 5:30 and kickoff set for just after 7 p.m. on your home for EPAC Sports, Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
Welcome back to the George Miller Arena here at Hedgesville High School. The introductions are done. The national anthem's been played. Now the teams will take the court. Get ready as the top 2 teams in AAA volleyball in the state of West Virginia get ready to take on each other. Hedgesville and Musselman. Dylan Bishop and Jim Klein with you on the call. We'll see the starting rotation for both squads out by themselves on the court now. We'll see number 14, Paisley Miller, Gracie Brown, Paige Richmond, Elena Harper, Penny Willis, and also Parker Sutherland, all out on the court for the Eagles. We'll see which one the libero Kelsey Van Dyne ends up replacing. And Hannah Howard, Keely Chrisman, as Paisley Miller will be the one to check out. Howard, Chrisman, Walker, Allie Miller, Hutzler, and Dunnigan starting things out for Musselman.
Wow, Richmond, she's starting at the 1, and she is serving from way deep behind the 5. She has a long way to go to get to the setter's base from this service position.
Paige Richmond, the senior, sends this one off, and we are underway.
Good serve right to Miller.
Chrisman with a kill right off the bat.
Yeah, Keeley.
And we'll get a substitution we'll get right to it. Addie Miller checking in for Dunnigan. But Musselman strikes first with the kill from Keeley Chrisman. Addison Walker sends this one. First the serve for the Applemen. They'll go outside to Willis. Left side, it's Howard with the finesse. 2-0 Applemen. First 2 points go the way of the Applemen. Walker will send that one just barely out on that back right corner. So Hedgesville able to keep it at a 1-point deficit. The Elena Harper now, sophomore kill leader for Hedgesville. They'll go to Howard. Big swing from her. Gracie Brown on the left side. Too much on it. Puts the Applemen back up by 2.
Yeah, Brown's got to find the court with that. It looked like she took a little bit off it. It was still a very aggressive swing. Good pass. Good set.
Hutzler and Chrisman are out. Weatherholtz and Watcher in for Musselman.
So we're out of system here. This is going to be some kind of a roll or free ball. Yeah, it's a roll.
There from Brown. We'll go back to Hannah Howard.
It's a
down
short.
The line.
A little bit of a short. She beats Willis. And there's nothing wrong with the defense. It's just Howard just went over.
4-1 the Applemen lead after the hammers thrown down by Hannah Howard. Watcher sends that one at Brown. Tougher
Oh, it's real tight.
Punches that one.
What athleticism by Brown.
Tapped over by Weatherholtz. Send this one to Willis.
Slow.
Hannah Howard, another big spike down for the kill.
Yeah, it's just over block. Sutherland's lay it there. She's got to find the spot.
5-1 now. Watcher will serve again. Good start for the defending state champion.
Oh, good pass. Got to use it.
Tapped. Took some off of it. It was Parker Sutherland. Went up strong. Faked out the defense.
Yeah, she found the spot. Beat Miller. Yeah, Sutherland, the freshman.
Another one of these young and full of potential players for the Eagles, as Kelsey Van Dyne will send this one. Watcher serves it to Addie Miller. Gracie Brown from the left side.
Great swing by Miller.
Gets the kill.
Brown. Great swing by Brown. She went with the tough angle, beat the block, got the kill.
Cutting the lead back down to 2. So Van Dyne will get another shot at it. Sends it too far over the heads of Musselman.
Yeah, and see, that's one of those situations where, man, that's just so tough missing that serve when you finally, you get it back to 3-5. I mean, you want to be aggressive, but, man, got to find that 900 square feet.
So now Hannah Howard serving.
And bottom dropped out real quick.
Gracie Brown sends that one. Too much on it. Howard lets it go. 7-3.
Yes, so that's 2 unforced errors in a row. Service mistake and then down ball error.
Musselman back up to 4. Howard will go at it again. And too much on it. Last second decision by Grace Gum to let it go is a good one.
Yeah, very good. I mean, she takes the step back, opens up, realizes, it's got to be out.
So now the freshman Alexa Smith will check in. And she'll be here to serve. Sends it at McCoy, and she'll put a laser on that one. Overpassed.
Perfect pass by Howard. Back to McCoy. She beats the block.
But it still gets it to go.
Yeah, it was good effort by the Hedgesville defense. Miller just needs to penetrate just a little bit more. Thumbs up press. Beat that attack.
So it'll be Dunnigan this time.
Dunnigan serves deep 5.
Gracie Brown.
Oh, back set.
Right side. It's Weatherholtz. Too much on it. Cuts the lead back down to 3. Gum will check out. Harper will check back in. The freshman Gracie Brown will send this one at Dunnigan.
Yeah, perfect pass by Dunnigan. Good serve. Oh, my.
Walker.
A little timing off. That could be a little bit of that rust we talked about with the 5-day layoff.
Get this one over to McCoy. Dig by Miller.
Harper. Oh, my. Great swing by Harper.
They'll go to Hannah Howard. Too much on it. Just barely. She really swung into that one. Big leap off the ground, but it was a little too much. Musselman leads back down to 2, 8-6. Brown with another one. Let it go, but it's in. McCoy and Howard closest to that one. Hedgesville only trailing by 1 after a fast start by the Applemen. Gracie Brown one more time sends this one at Hannah Howard. They'll go to the Mangler.
Oh, good dig. What a great dig by Brown.
They keep it alive. Watcher sets the middle for Walker. Out. And we're tied up. Eight to 8 the score now. Brown will send another one. Watcher sets for McCoy again. Left hand finesse. But Hedgesville able to keep it alive. Back to McCoy they go again. Blocked. Met at the net.
Nice joust. Oh, it's tight. Oh, no.
Harper stays.
Yeah, she gets there.
McCoy one more time.
Again,
blocked
block. Great dig by Watcher and a roof. My
Eagles
goodness.
Take the lead.
Roof by Harper. And she was perfect with the direction. She pressed with that inside shoulder, pushed it right towards the 2.
Great atmosphere inside this gym right now. Hedgesville side just about full. And that one goes out. Tied back up.
Yeah, Brown very aggressive. Nice service run.
The Hedgesville side full. Musselman side probably about 40% full on the opposite end.
New ball game at 9-all.
Hutzler sends this one. Too much on it. The Eagles will take another lead, 10-9.
A little bit of rust for Musselman. A lot of mistakes here to start. Hedgesville with the lead now, 10-9. Got to protect it. Starts with putting the serve in play.
Paisley Miller goes at it.
Oh, man, good pass. Good serve, good pass.
Send that one. It was Ada McCoy on the right side now. They'll go to Harper on the left. Off block. It is pancaked by McCoy, but no one's able to follow. So a 2-point lead now for the Eagles for the first time, 11-9. Sends this one over the head of McCoy. This time making the right decision to let it go. Cuts the lead in half, 11-10. McCoy will check out. Allie Miller will check in.
Yep, the freshman Allie Miller celebrated her 15th birthday yesterday. Into serve now. Down 1, 10-11.
There she goes. Sends that one.
Good serve, good pass.
The hit tapped over by Harper.
Pushed Harper way in.
Go.
Oh, no.
And Howard blocked out.
Yeah, we talked about this actually in pregame. So this is that rotation where it's Howard against Richmond. So, Richmond's got a real tough job defending the line.
Tied up 11-all. Miller will send another one. Right there, they'll go Harper left side. Dig by Dunnigan.
That's quick.
Howard tried to go.
Great play by Smith.
Harper brings it down. Another big time kill for Elena Harper.
Well, what we see from Hedgesville is their defense is extending plays.
They lead 12-11. Back around to the beginning of the rotation. Paige Richmond serving.
Oh, my.
And another out serve there. Dunnigan goes out. Addie Miller back in.
Gracie Brown had a nice run and then, missed a serve.
Walker will send this one at Brown.
And Richmond misses.
Penny Willis.
Great swing by Willis.
Goes Chrisman off the block. Running for it. It's
play,
another
play.
kill for Chrisman.
Yeah, good effort by Willis.
Chrisman with 2 kills.
Yeah, Chrisman just has so much athleticism and her size on the right side. Very difficult to defend the pins on both sides. You got Chrisman on one, got Howard on the other, and if you create individual matchups, Addie Miller's in the middle.
Walker again. Richmond will set up Sutherland in the middle. Allie Miller. Chrisman has to put that one over. With
Great angle, yeah. Oh, no, this has got to be a tough angle.
Willis in the net there. They get the call. Penny Willis jumping for that one, but then crossing the line.
Goodness, it got a little bit loud in the gym. I didn't even hear the whistle.
It was a late whistle. I saw her go under the net. The whistle didn't come immediately, so I wasn't sure, but it was a soft one. But that makes it 14-12 for Musselman. That free ball doesn't get over.
Yeah, Hedgesville asking for timeout.
Yeah, there's the timeout from Coach Whitford. We'll take it with him as it's 15-12. It's been a little back and forth so far in this state championship rematch. We'll be back in 30 seconds as we watch EPAC Volleyball on TV 10 and WRNR TV on YouTube.
It's the excitement of NCAA Division II football on TV 10 featuring the Shepherd University Rams.
He'll throw it. It's intercepted by Harrison. Dante Harrison is Mr. Touchdown on defense.
Join us this Saturday, October 29th, for a Halloween weekend clash as the 3-5 Bloomsburg Huskies travel to Shepherdstown to face their worst nightmare, the undefeated Shepherd University Rams. Kickoff is set for noon with pregame coverage beginning at 11:30 right here on TV 10 and WRNR TV on YouTube.
Welcome back. Here it's 15-12. Musselman leading Hedgesville in set number 1 of the state championship rematch inside the George Miller Arena at Hedgesville High School. Addison Miller. And that's an ace as Harper and Richmond let it go, thinking it would hit outside the sideline. But it's 16-12 now as that's an ace for Walker. Dylan Bishop and Jim Klein with you on the call. First set. And Walker, this time it does go out. Cuts the lead back down to 3.
Yeah, strong teams, very evenly matched. You just can't make 2 mistakes in a row. That's where you run into that situation. And Hedgesville actually had 2 service errors in a row and ended up in. Is that 3?
Right back, yeah.
I think that's 3 service errors in a row. It was Brown, Richmond. Yeah.
That makes it 17-13. Musselman back up by 4 points, and they'll have the serve on their side. Kendall Watcher checks back in to serve. Sends this one at Van Dyne. Brown will set up. Willis.
Oh, my. There's a talk.
Hannah Howard. Whistle blows before, we'll say, call hands on the set. Point goes to the Eagles, 17-14. Student section for Hedgesville letting them know the error that they've done. A serve from Van Dyne, going to be a tough recovery. Howard puts over the free ball. Set by Richmond over to Miller off the block, and it gets the kill.
Yeah, Miller gets beat in the middle.
Miller beat by Miller. 17-15. Eagles trying to get back in this one. They had their leads in this first set. That one set up by Watcher for Howard. Taps it over. Richmond to her knees.
Yeah, they got Richmond has Howard's little tip figured out, it looked like there.
Watcher goes back set. Weatherholtz.
Weatherholtz goes line.
Willis taps that one both hands.
Both teams figuring out the tips.
And there's another tip, and it's a roof for Paisley Miller.
Yeah.
Cutting the lead to 1. Hedgesville adjusting to the games of Musselman. 1 point game.
Wow, great serve.
There we go. It's a backline down ball by Howard. Richmond will set up.
It's a quick. Oh, my goodness. And it was right in that no man's land where we're not sure if Miller could get there or if it's you're pushing to the outside, but Brown's got to be right off shoulder. As soon as the ball crosses the hitting hand of Miller, it becomes Brown's. Real tough situation. Point Musselman.
So back up by 2, 18-16. Serve goes back over to the Applemen.
Good serve, but a great pass by Brown.
Brown roofed. They keep it alive.
Going to be a free ball.
Dunnigan, Watcher, Miller.
Miller was way early.
There's a third hit, keeping it alive is Van Dyne. Weatherholtz off block. Goes back to Hedgesville.
Hedgesville can't give free ball after a free ball.
They'll go McCoy, block,
and that's out of play.
A point for the Eagles, back to a 1 point game. The roof. As that ball almost went up into the roof. Almost nearly hitting the ceiling up in the rafters. Off the hand of Howard. 18-17. Alexa Smith. Hedgesville has not taken a set off of Musselman since 2020 in their last victory against them. McCoy off the block.
Yeah, she quickens the approach. The set looked a little low for the play. She beats the block. Hedgesville with great defense. Again, good off block.
Richmond, Miller taps it. Falls down to the floor. We're tied back up at 18.
Coach Mark's content to let them play through this.
Tied up, Alexis Smith once more.
Good serve, good pass.
Ada McCoy off the block. Richmond sets over to Brown, diving for it's Howard. McCoy sends it over. Richmond sets middle. Miller takes some off it. Eagles lead again.
Second situation in a row where Miller's early, or the set's high, forcing Musselman to call a timeout. 2 kills in a row for Miller.
The Eagles lead the Applemen 19-18 here in set number 1. We'll keep it here during this timeout as the Eagles look to try to take a set off of the Applemen for the first time in their last 6 regular season matchups. It's been since that last 2020 matchup where Hedgesville defeated Musselman since the Eagles have been able to take one set off of the Applemen.
Well, this is a thriller. This is exactly what we had hoped to see.
They'll come out of the timeout 19-18.
There's something to be said about the drama of Hedgesville taking a set, too, or the match. I mean, think about what that does to the state.
Right. Watcher will set up McCoy.
Oh, my. It's off block. Doesn't matter if it's in or out. I mean, it's clearly off touch, yes.
Yeah, it looked like we didn't get the call right away, but needed some confirmation between our two officials, but we got it. 19-19, and the kill for Ada McCoy. Ava Dunnigan sends this one.
Good pass by Smith.
Richmond to Miller.
And that time, the timing with Miller was perfect, and it results in an individual matchup. Walker against Miller.
20-19 Hedgesville. The roof ready to blow off of this building, as the Eagles look to take a set off of the Musselman Applemen.
Oh, a little bit of confusion on the pass.
McCoy, tough there. Good hit by the Eagles.
Now Musselman scrapping.
And McCoy goes out. No touch. 2-point lead for the Eagles.
Yeah, the timing just seems a little bit off for Musselman. Could be that 5-day rust, but Hedgesville is playing outstanding. I mean, Hedgesville has got the pedal to the metal. They are really pushing Musselman and really extending plays, too.
So McCoy outside off the net.
Oh, could have.
Elena Harper. That one falls.
Miss hit kill. Coach Martz is unhappy.
3-point lead with 3 to go now. 22-19. Hedgesville leads. And Musselman has not dropped a set in regional play since the very first game of the season against Spring Mills at Spring Mills, when they were already up 2-0. Gracie Brown sends that one too far. So that lead drops down to 2. The Applemen are able to get the serve back on their side and make a rotation. Substitution, Weatherholtz and Watcher check out. Chrisman checks back in along with Bella Hutzler. And it's Hutzler serving.
Wow, deep 5.
Harper, 10 line.
Oh, there's the hands.
And call it 23-20. 2 points away from the set.
Yeah, just a little bit awkward. It came out with a weird rotation, too. I think sometimes the referee looks at hands and then checks the ball. The ball's got a funky rotation. And all of a sudden, just like that, Musselman's out of timeouts at 20-23. Hedgesville in the driver's seat, up 3. I'm sorry, 2 to go, up 3.
The second timeout taken by Musselman. We'll keep it here, as Hedgesville is only 2 points away from taking a set off of the defending state champions after they got swept in their first matchup on Musselman's home court at Klein Court in Inwood. Now we're here at Hedgesville, the George Miller Arena, and the Eagles are in the driver's seat, as you said, Jim, to be able to take the first set. Both teams come out of the timeout. It'll be Paisley Miller, the senior, serving for the Eagles.
Just got to drop the first one. Oh, and she launches it.
Doesn't. Sends that one out. Miller checks out.
Musselman cannot make any mistakes now. I mean, Miller's got to put the ball in play, and then they've got to dig for. This is like one of the most important points in this early set.
Outside of Harper, it's all freshmen and seniors on the court for the Eagles. And there's Harper right there, getting the kill. Set point for the Eagles, 24-21. Alexa Smith's going to check out, and Penny Willis, another senior, will check in. A freshman for senior substitution. It'll be Paige Richmond, another senior, with the serve. Sends it at Atlee Miller. Hannah Howard sends it over pass.
It's a free ball. Got to use it.
They'll go Walker. Blocked. Goes back to the side of Hedgesville. Harper sends it.
That's another free ball.
Another overpass.
Which
will go right back to Harper. Never goes over. And that makes it a 2-point game.
And Harper is just swinging away. I mean, that's outstanding.
Applemen still need 2 in a row to get this to 24-all, make it a win-by-2 situation. Addison Walker sends it at Van Dyne. Richmond back set for Harper on the right side now. They'll go to Howard. Taps. Richmond's ready for it. Willis into the net. Falls to the ground. Set point for the Eagles. For the first time since the first game of the season for the Musselman Applemen, they lose a set in regional play, and for the first time since 2020, first time in 6 regular season matchups between these two teams, the Eagles take a set off the Applemen. This is a state championship rematch that the Eagles are now in the driver's seat for if they can keep it up. We'll take a 1-minute break, and we'll be back with more EPAC volleyball on TV 10 and WRNR TV on YouTube.
The playoff push for Hedgesville takes center stage Friday night as the Eagles host the Jefferson Cougars.
If you're going to take the snap now, they're going to pass on a screen pass again to Matthew. Matthew breaks some tackles. He's to the 40, to the 30, to the 20. No one's going to catch him. Green grass in front of him. Touchdown, Hedgesville!
We'll have all the coverage for you in this huge EPAC battle with pregame coverage beginning at 5:30 and kickoff set for just after 7 p.m. on your home for EPAC Sports, Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
Hi, it's Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10 Spencer Dupuis. When I got into a car accident and needed to get another vehicle, I wanted to go somewhere I could trust. So I went to the Hedgesville Motor Company at 993 Hedgesville Road.
As a first-time car buyer, I really didn't know what to expect. But at Hedgesville, they treated me like family. Every step in the process was seamless. Not only did they give me a great deal, but they also helped me secure an amazing interest rate. Now I know firsthand why Hedgesville has such a great reputation in this community.
I ride with Hedgesville Motor Company, so you should too.
Welcome back to the George Miller Arena here at Hedgesville High School. Hedgesville taking the first set, and something we haven't been able to say all season in regional play during all the games we've had of Musselman. Musselman trails 1-0, Jim.
Yeah, when's the last time we've said that in any season? I don't recall TV 10 covering a match in which Musselman trailed 1-0 in a match. But Hedgesville played outstanding, and I think the biggest thing that I would remark would be they extended plays. They played outstanding defense, whereas Howard started that set with a tip kill early in the early going, and I believe 3 service mistakes in a row by Hedgesville. In the second half of that set, a tale of two teams, Hedgesville really amped up the defense and reduced the number of service mistakes. So they prevailed. And now Musselman will have the serve, and we'll see what they do with it.
To see, Hedgesville can't treat the 1-set victory as their championship win here, as of course they need 2 more sets to go to win this one, even though it's an accomplishment.
Right, we talked about this a little bit in pregame, whether or not Musselman might come out a little bit rusty. A 5-day layoff. You can only simulate match play so much at practice. Obviously, that's what you try to do every practice, but now you're in a situation where they got a little slap in the face. They should bring it.
Addison Walker starts off the set with a service error. So immediately, the Eagles have the lead and have the serve back on their side.
Richmond way over on that 5 side.
Sends
good serve.
Allie Miller. We'll go to Howard. Down ball. Oh, diving for that one is Van Dyne. Hutzler sets up Chrisman off the block. Goes back to Musselman. And make it 2 in a row for the Eagles.
Yeah, it's just not something we're used to seeing. Hedgesville has figured out the pins. I mean, they are blocking on the outsides. That's exactly what they need to do.
Richmond with another serve there. They'll go to Howard. Harper, left side. That one falls. Another kill for Elena Harper. And it's 3-0 Hedgesville after they take a 1-0 lead.
Well, this is the formula that we've talked about all season when we've watched Musselman play, taking away the outsides, and Hedgesville's doing that right now.
Send that one to Allie Miller, and that's an ace. 4 in a row to start for Hedgesville. Applemen looking like they're a bit out of sorts. Richmond once again, and that one goes out. A break that the Applemen needed. Hutzler and Chrisman will check out. Weatherholtz and Watcher in.
Wow, you can just feel the pressure on Musselman. Hedgesville just needs to keep rolling, doing what they've been doing.
Go outside for
Willis with a big approach. A great swing, and then she's a little bit late.
Howard,
yeah,
hammer.
Willis could not get through traffic to get to the outside for the block on Howard.
When you can bet on Hannah Howard, you got to hammer it. It's 4-2.
What's tough when you set Willis with the first ball, because she swings, she has to land, recover, and then fight traffic to get back to the outside for block.
And a recovery by Hedgesville prevents the ace off the first touch. Howard again. Van Dyne receives it. Harper right back.
Great dig by Miller, though.
Weatherholtz, soft touch. Back set for Willis.
Willis with a good swing. Watcher presses to Howard.
Tap.
I don't know.
That's out. Hannah Howard couldn't get it to stay in on the side down the line. Finally got the tip over their heads for the first time in a while.
It was a good spot. It was a good decision. Just didn't execute.
5-2, Eagles lead. Elena Harper serving. Up for that one is Addie Miller. Left side, Gracie Brown.
Yeah,
that falls. 4-point lead for the Eagles.
And now differently, what you're seeing is Hedgesville's pressing. Musselman out of system. Musselman's got to figure out a way here to dig a little deeper and extend plays, try and get Hedgesville out of system.
Elena Harper sends that one. It's an ace. Up to a 5-point lead for the Eagles. Off the hands of Hannah Howard.
Yeah, Musselman not talking. Look, everybody kind of looked focused straight ahead. Not really looking at each other as a team right now. So he needs to step up.
Harper sends another one at Howard. Watcher sets Howard off block. Falls. Roof. Parker Sutherland puts the Eagles up by 6.
And there's a timeout, Musselman at 28.
And we'll take this one with them. It's 8-2 Hedgesville after they took a 1-0 lead over Musselman. We'll take a 30-second break and be back with more EPAC volleyball on TV 10 and WRNR TV on YouTube.
It's the excitement of NCAA Division II football on TV 10 featuring the Shepherd University Rams. He'll throw it. It's intercepted by Harrison. Dante Harrison is Mr. Touchdown on defense. Join us this Saturday, October 29th, for a Halloween weekend clash as the 3-5 Bloomsburg Huskies travel to Shepherdstown to face their worst nightmare, the undefeated Shepherd University Rams. Kickoff is set for noon with pregame coverage beginning at 11:30 right here on TV 10 and WRNR TV on YouTube.
Welcome back to the George Miller Arena as the Hedgesville Eagles are off to a flying start. 8-2 in the second set, up 1-0 on the defending state champions. Undefeated in regional play, the Musselman Applemen. And Elena Harper, the timeout works. It's 8-3. Dylan Bishop and Jim Klein with you on the call.
Well, Harper had a great run across the front row, and she, in large part, is the reason that they're up 8-3 right now.
Hannah Howard sends this one. Richmond for Sutherland. This one goes high up in the air.
Great swing by Sutherland.
McCoy doesn't go over.
Yeah, something's just not right with the timing. I don't know if that's rust or what.
Back to a 6-point lead
Yeah, the Mangler has been automatic all year from the outside. Just don't expect to see that.
Kelsey Van Dyne with the serve here. They'll go Addie Miller.
And see how the set pulled Miller in? That makes it easier for the block when the set gets pulled in.
Gracie Brown. Her spike goes too far. 9-4.
That's a good swing by the freshman.
So Ava Dunnigan to the libero checks in. She'll serve.
Dunnigan goes right back at the freshman.
Penny Willis out.
Wow, Watcher pulls back. It looked like she was diving to play the ball. Pulls back in time to...
Last second.
Yeah, get them point for Musselman. Hitting error on angle.
Ends up being a good decision. 2 in a row for Musselman.
Dunnigan goes at the freshman again. Sophomore at freshman.
Gracie
Brown comes with the tip.
Free ball gets over. It's trouble into the scorer's table.
It's just so ugly but effective. Both teams out of system. Both teams just playing frenetically, trying to get the ball across the net.
So the 6-point lead's been cut in half. 9-6. Ava Dunnigan will send this one again. Richmond sets Brown left side.
Oh, could have called hands there on Watcher. Did you see that?
Over.
Oh, good swing by Weatherholtz.
Go back to Brown.
I don't know if it went.
The point goes to the Applemen. That's 4 in a row for Musselman.
Yes, second official puts fingers up. 4 fingers, making it appear that the ball didn't go.
9-7. Oh, that one
almost an ace.
At this one, Musselman trying to recover.
Great save by Gum.
Off the block.
My goodness.
It's a kill. 5 in a row for the Applemen. They're back in it.
Yeah, Dunnigan just picking her spots. She's a sophomore, but boy, oh boy, she plays older.
Send this one out.
Good decision by Gum. Gum's tracking that ball the whole way, follows it. Dunnigan wanted that seam all along. She was working that seam so hard. Gum just plays it.
The 5-point run is ended. 10-8. Hedgesville leads. They'll go to the middle. Walker blocked. Gracie Brown. Watcher's going to set up McCoy on the left, off the block, and that's a kill for the Mangler.
Yeah, that's a little bit more from what we would expect. And the Mangler kind of threw that hip through it a little more and pushed the ball a little more towards the line. Beat the block. It's 9-10. Musselman is down 1. This is where Hedgesville really wants to push for 1. Richmond's got to run the whole way across the front row. They get a good pass.
Goes to Brown.
And Brown beats the block. Wow.
Howard sends that one at Gum. Miller.
It's in.
That's in. Right in front of the back line. Makes it 11-9.
And now all of a sudden Musselman's in 1-on-1 situations in the middle. And Musselman, or Hedgesville's taking advantage of that. Typically that's the way Musselman runs their offense. They want to force the outsides to stay home. One-on-one matchups a little easier for the middles.
Keely Chrisman will send this one.
Chrisman gets the first ball, almost like a down ball. No kill from it, though. Hedgesville just plays tenacious D.
Taps that one.
Yeah, see, and Musselman's just off in the middle. You're roofed. Great block between Walker and McCoy. But, man, those tips, Hedgesville's just playing too good a defense to expect that Musselman can keep pushing that through. Tip balls I don't think are going to result in a lot of kills.
11-10, Allie Miller serving. The freshman sends this one. Tips off the net. Serve over across to Harper. They'll go to Howard, left side, taps it, and that one falls.
Yeah, that's a good example of my fallibility. I say that tip balls aren't going to result in kills. What does the reigning Gatorade Player of the Year come in and do? She just tips over a double block right into the heart of the defense for a kill. 11-all.
It's only so many times you can get one over on the hammer. 11-all.
Miller, that's all touch. Everybody in the gym saw the touch. Yes. My goodness.
Lead goes back to Hedgesville. We have a new player on the roster checking in for Hedgesville. We don't have a 15 on our roster.
Is that Cedars for the...
I think you're right. I think that is Delaney Cedars. Yep. And there's that one going
there's
over.
net for Hedgesville. Sutherland in the net on her way up. That's unfortunate.
That's going to tie it back up at 12. Now Delaney Cedars checking back out.
It helps when I pay attention, you know.
Yeah, recognize. We're close enough to the Hedgesville side to recognize faces.
They went 3 sets, so
yeah, we had plenty of time.
Yeah, got plenty of time to recognize her.
Back line there. Oh, a last-second decision. The ref started to put his flag up, then pointed it back down.
Psych.
Eagles take the lead back, 13-12. Paige Richmond.
Good serve by the senior.
Oh, to Howard.
And see the set just wasn't there, and she just finds the spot. My goodness.
Floating it over the defense. 13 all.
It's basically a free ball that she just picked them apart.
So now it's Kendall Watcher checking back in. Serving this one.
Oh, that's trouble.
Tough one. Ends up a free ball.
Yeah.
What does Musselman do with it? Watcher sets for Miller. Close. Another one back up close to the
Richmond
net.
Brings it out.
Harper. Watcher for Howard. Gets it in.
Another net violation.
Yeah, would have gone the way of Musselman either way.
The call's on Sutherland again. She's being very aggressive at the net. Hedgesville's got to be real careful here. You know, in this battle, what we've seen is 2 mistakes in a row, 3 mistakes in a row, and the lead becomes insurmountable.
Watcher sends it as Van Dyne.
Roll for
Penny
Willis. Back set, pulled Weatherholtz in.
Off the block, it's a kill.
Yeah, if I'm Hedgesville, I might call timeout here. I know it's only a 3-point run. Hedgesville only called 3 timeouts the last time that these 2 teams played. They only called 1 timeout per set, so coach likes to let them play through it.
Up by 2 now. Richmond
it's a
Willis.
Perfect pass, perfect set.
And that's it.
That's a kill. Yeah, perfect pass, perfect set. Willis with the kill. She just beats the block.
Applemen's first multiple-point lead in a long time. Cut back in half once again. 15-14. It'll be Elena Harper.
Oh, good pass by Howard. A great serve.
Received by Richmond, but there's no one there.
Got to recognize right away. I'm not sure in many of the systems Van Dyne would be playing the second ball if the setter plays, and not sure exactly what the system is for Hedgesville, but no one moved off the Richmond touch. Got to recognize that.
16-14 Musselman. Hannah Howard serving once again. Set this one over. Gracie Brown. Ada McCoy blocked. McCoy again. Gracie Brown blocked herself, and that's a roof.
Yeah, that's all Addie Miller.
And there's the Hedgesville timeout at 17-14. We'll go ahead and take it with them for 30 seconds. You're watching EPAC Volleyball on TV 10 and WRNR TV on YouTube.
The playoff push for Hedgesville takes center stage Friday night as the Eagles host the Jefferson Cougars.
If you're going to take the snap now, they're going to pass on a screen pass again to Matthew. Matthew breaks some tackles. He's to the 40, to the 30, to the 20. No one's going to catch him. Green grass in front of him. Touchdown, Hedgesville!
We'll have all the coverage for you in this huge EPAC battle with pregame coverage beginning at 5:30 and kickoff set for just after 7 p.m. on your home for EPAC Sports, Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
Welcome back to the George Miller Arena here at Hedgesville High School. Second set in this state championship rematch. It's 17-14, Musselman leading Hedgesville. After the Eagles were able to get out to a big-time lead to start this off, 6 points early in this set. but the Applemen have stormed back.
Both teams used one timeout. Musselman up 17-14. Hedgesville needs to dig for one.
And Howard
good pass.
this one.
Full complement of offense. Willis with the miss hit.
Never goes over the net.
Yep. The set was not pushed far enough outside. Willis had to just come in. Still the hitter's responsibility to put the ball in play. But with a perfect pass and the full complement of offense, you've got to execute, especially down 14-17.
So now it's 18-14.
Oh, my, good serve. Good save.
And this one, 3 hits, falls. Point goes to Musselman. 19-14. So the Applemen opening this thing up.
Well, especially considering they were down 2-8.
Right.
They were down 2-8. We're talking about a 17-6 run for Musselman.
And that first set was the first EPAC set that they've lost since the first game of the year. That one goes out from Sutherland. Opens the lead back up to 20-14.
Yeah, see, it was good effort. I don't know if you know, in the communication, if Sutherland's late there or the set's high. It's just one of those things where, oh man, Howard serves the 3.
Trent Brown blocked, but
blocked
out.
Yeah. Got to turn it in.
20-15. The Kelsey Van Dyne sends that one at Dunnigan. Sends it over.
But see, it pulled McCoy in, but
out.
But see how far McCoy had to come into the middle? Watcher's got to get behind the ball and come forward to push that ball out.
Dunnigan serving. Sends this one at Brown. Richmond will set up Brown, and she puts too much on that one.
Man, that official. I think the down ref's calling.
And
I thought the down ref called touch. Apparently not.
Hedgesville side not happy with that one.
Yeah, that he definitely pointed in and then out.
And the down ball attempt by Brown doesn't go over. All of a sudden, it's an 8-point lead for the Applemen, 2 points away from the set. Again, this was a 9-3 lead in this set for the Eagles. Penny Willis sent that one over. The Weatherholtz
off block. Willis with the save.
They'll go back to Brown.
Brown with a soft roll, and Watcher is not ready.
There's the kill for Gracie Brown, cutting the lead back down to 7.
The freshman takes the floor. Smith for senior Willis.
She'll serve, trying to pull the Eagles back into the set at the very last moment. Sends this one, and that's too much. Set point for Musselman.
That's painful.
It's a big run there.
And if I'm Hutzler here, I'm going to be as aggressive as I would ever serve.
21-7 run for Musselman. They'll go middle. Miller, Ruth. Addison Walker puts it away. And just like that, we're knotted back up, one set apiece. 25-16 goes set number 2 to the Applemen. We'll take a 1-minute break. When we come back, we'll get you ready for set number 3 between Hedgesville and Musselman. You're watching EPAC Volleyball on TV 10 and WRNR TV on YouTube.
Hear from every EPAC coach every week on the Sports Mix this fall.
They really showed that they have a lot of grit. They can play with just about anybody.
That's the culture that we've been building here at Washington High.
Our senior leadership stepped up and says playoffs are bust for us.
Pretty much the same thing we've been saying since day one. Stay humble, stay hungry.
We've been able to solidify some things. I really think the key for our team is control. They do some things that if we're not ready, they'll be the team that's sitting there at 500 at the end of the night.
The Sports Mix, weekdays from 12 to 1 and re-aired from 5 to 6.
It's the excitement of NCAA Division II football on TV 10 featuring the Shepherd University Rams.
He'll throw it. It's intercepted by Harrison. Dante Harrison is Mr. Touchdown on defense.
Join us this Saturday, October 29th, for a Halloween weekend clash as the 3-5 Bloomsburg Huskies travel to Shepherdstown to face their worst nightmare, the undefeated Shepherd University Rams. Kickoff is set for noon with pregame coverage beginning at 11:30 right here on TV 10 and WRNR TV on YouTube.
Welcome back to the George Miller Arena here at Hedgesville High School. The second set of this varsity matchup between Musselman and Hedgesville goes the way of the Applemen. Dylan Bishop and Jim Klein with you on the call. Nick Verzolini, our on-site producer. Colin McLaughlin on the cameras. And Spencer Dupuis back in the studio. Jim, it was a big lead for Hedgesville in that set, but the Applemen really stormed back to prevent themselves from going down 2-0, which who knows when would be the last time they went down 2-0 against an EPAC team.
Yeah, 2-8 Coach Martz called his one and only timeouts in the second set and ended up in a situation where he actually, if you paid close attention, did not walk into the timeout right away. And there were times where I called timeout and did not actually address the players at all. Sometimes I call timeout and they just needed to talk to each other. And communication is a key in this game to being successful. Communication, you can't win if you don't communicate. So who knows? You take that extra few seconds and let the kids talk amongst themselves, hoping that they're going to figure it out on their own, or at least start talking, and then that translates into more cohesive play once the play resumes. Anyway, I don't know what happened, but it's like they slapped the sleeping giant and Musselman woke up and, they played like they're capable of playing. Hedgesville's an outstanding team. Hedgesville absolutely could win this match. It's all going to come down to fewer mistakes.
Richmond sends that one at Dunnigan. Hannah Howard first up. That one's going to go out. So just like the last set, Hedgesville starts out with the lead.
Yeah, they're not setting the pins. They're not pushing the sets the whole way to the outside. That brought Howard way in. So she feels like she needs to roll it over the block, and it sails. And this time, look how far off the net and outside she is. Hedgesville's got to use this.
Elena Harper dug out by Dunnigan.
So now they got an out-of-system 10-line hit, and that's a miss hit by Howard. Probably could have called that. And then
blocking out.
And then a blocking mistake by Chrisman.
2 in a row for the Eagles. Off to another good start. Can they keep it up like they did in set number 1? Sends that one at Allie Miller. Howard off the block, goes back to them. Howard taps it, gets it to fall. Good kill. It was diving for it, was Gracie Brown. So the Applemen get on the board early, makes it 2-1. It'll be Addison Walker first on to serve. She'll get set. She'll let that one go. Send it to Van Dyne. Penny Willis.
Good
out.
Yeah, good reach by Willis, but it sailed, and Walker played real good defense, ran to the line.
Willis will run over and check out, and Jayana Ware, who we saw in the JV game, will check in.
Freshman for senior.
Walker sends that one to Brown.
Yeah, and Ware's hitting the first outside.
She gets the
My
hit.
goodness, how is that for coming in off cold?
Howard. Brown dives for that one. They'll go to Harper, left side, down the line. Does not stay in.
And Harper was looking at that up rep. willing the touch, but it just wasn't there.
So 3 in a row for Musselman after the Eagles opened up a 2-0 lead. Go here, Harper.
Low.
Hutzler will set up Howard off the net. Harper.
Oh, rare mistake. Yeah, it's a rare miss hit. And Ware was actually late on her rotation to offhand blocking Howard. If Howard's ball doesn't hit the net, she gets the kill there because Ware was just very late. You know, freshman coming in, she's got to get to offhand after that first touch for defense.
Walker sends that one to Brown.
Okay, so here's the set to Ware. No, I'll say watch Ware. Now she's got to run to the right-hand side. They back set, Chrisman with a hitting error. One of the most efficient hitters in the state. Remember, we looked at last match, and wow, a rare hitting mistake.
That one literally riding the net from about 2/3 of the way over, hitting the antenna, riding it the whole way. Like he was trying to do a 50-50 grind down the top. Elena Harper sends this one at Hannah Howard. Howard down the line. That's in. Paige Richmond thought it was out.
Yeah, but the thing is that when she saw it hit the ground, she knew.
Yep.
Yeah.
She thought it was going out.
Yeah.
But then she realized that her mistake.
Right. No argument, though. No argument.
Makes it 5-3 Applemen. Watcher will send this one to Van Dyne. Will go Sutherland, too much on it. Applemen doubling up, 6-3.
Yeah, the timing's not right there. I don't know if Southern's later sets high, but she has to jump before that ball hits the hands if she's going to hit it that.
Gracie Brown a little too much on it. That one goes past the back line and out. So Musselman now up 7-3. The biggest early set lead they've had since the first set. That one goes out, makes it 7-4. So not the hot start like we saw in set number 2 for the Eagles. Van Dyne will serve this one. Howard taps that one. That
another one tipped in.
Just a little backhand tip there. 8-4.
Yeah, it's just a tough situation. But Gum's got to see that fist. If that hand's in the air reaching, got to rotate.
Howard sends that one at Gum.
Yeah, but Gum with a good save. Oh, and Brown just
sent at the roll there.
Yeah, she just didn't have the confidence there. She got to go ahead and swing away, take her lumps. Just try to play it too cute.
We'll see another senior check in for Hedgesville, Layla Shropshire. Seeing her first action in this one. Hannah Howard will go at it again. 9-4 Applemen.
Yeah,
that one hits the floor for the ace.
Yeah, it's so hard to come in off the bench in that situation. And my goodness, your front row right now is in bad shape. You only have outsides. Richmond's going to have to, I guess she's going to stand in the middle and either back set or front set.
Send that one at Willis, or Gum, excuse me. Go right side, whistle blows. That's going to go to the Eagles.
Yeah, Shropshire got to the outside. Just a real unusual situation right there.
10-5, the Applemen lead.
So now Richmond's going to have to defend against the Mangler. And it's
a big time kill by Ada McCoy.
You're asking a lot. You're just asking a lot. I mean, it's a lot of size there.
11-5 Applemen.
You almost want to serve behind the setter in that situation to at least take away some of the line of sight. Man, Dunnigan, such a good server.
We'll go to Brown.
Brown with a good spot, good roll, good spot.
McCoy again. That's in on the back corner. Opening the lead up to 7 now. It'll be Ava Dunnigan. One more time. Sends that one close.
Yeah, and after the close call, you almost have to play it because you don't.
Yep, McCoy.
That's actually probably where the ball is supposed to be set, but McCoy has been sucked in so many times.
Watcher, back set. Weatherholtz sends it home. 13-5.
Yeah, they just caught Hedgesville by surprise, I think, there. I just don't think that they expected to come back to Weatherholtz. Definitely late on the block. Weatherholtz, yeah, Miller's better than that.
Dunnigan rainbows that one. Richmond, Paisley Miller, and rolls off the net over the front line.
Right through. Walker's got to penetrate. She's got to find the ball with her hands.
13-6. The lead grows. The lead cuts down to just 7.
Good pass. You can go anywhere.
Walker taps it, gets it home. 14-6.
Walker's tipping a lot tonight. I think she could have swung at that. I don't know if she's getting the confidence or I don't know. I'd like to see some swings. Hedgesville got to tighten up the defense now. We're in the second half of the set now.
Hutzler and Crispin back in. It's Hutzler to serve. That's a tough hit there from the freshman.
Yeah, if I'm coach, I'm calling timeout now. It's getting away.
15-6.
Yeah, this is getting away.
9-point lead for the Applemen.
I believe this is one of the bigger leads of the set.
I was about to say
the biggest
lead of the match. Yes.
Well, the last match ended in 9. Oh, and there's hands. This, I believe, is the biggest of the match.
You're right. It was 16-7 at one point in set number 1. We'll send this one back right into the net. 16-7.
Sutherland in the front row now.
And Delaney Cedars is back in.
There's still issues right here. Now, Keely Chrisman gets her first swing outside if they choose to do that. This is a giant front row for Musselman. You get a good pass, you're going to get secret Keely Chrisman, and now they have to come back.
McCoy
fights it off.
Richmond, Harper off the block. They'll go McCoy.
Yeah, McCoy goes line, beats Richmond. Richmond just doesn't have the size to stop.
McCoy will check out. Miller checks in. It's 17-7. The JV libero, the freshman Delaney Cedars, will check back out.
And Miller, the freshman, back to serve at 17-7.
This sends it.
But, man, good pass. Oh, and there's your quick.
Sutherland.
We call that a shoot. Man, that's awesome by Sutherland. Harper comes right back.
They'll go Howard. Off
the
hands of Brown.
And just when you think you have Musselman on their heels, Hedgesville with 2 giant swings. Great play. And then, man.
18-7. Musselman opening up at an 11-point lead. It has been, and there's another one that's out for the Applemen. It has been all Musselman ever since Hedgesville got up 9-3 in the second set after winning the first. Paige Richmond sends this one.
Oh, and she launched it. That's just, she's pressing. You're down 8-18, so you're taking a little more risk. Press a little bit.
Addison Walker.
Riley Franklin makes an appearance for Musselman. Looks like she's going to run middle.
I'll go here.
Ware with the miss hit. Oh, Franklin gets good touch. Otherwise, that would have been a kill. Chrisman gets sucked in. And another block. Wow. Again, Chrisman, one of the most efficient hitters in the state of West Virginia, just having all kinds of trouble with the big outsides of Hedgesville.
Elena Harper will serve again.
But she's been playing against that type of size all year.
Hannah Howard sends that one. Gracie Brown.
Never
into
went.
the net. That one goes. So doing the math in my head, Jim, if second set went 25-16 to Musselman, Hedgesville was up 9-3. Since that 9-3 lead, it has been plus 26 for the Applemen.
Yeah, almost erases the first set, doesn't it?
And there's another one that goes out. 10 for the Eagles on the board, but it's 20 for Musselman. Still doubled up. 5 points to go for a second set victory.
Good serve. That's an ace.
That's in. Kelsey Van Dyne with the ace.
Yeah, everybody standing around for Musselman just like, whose ball is it? You know, Miller and Dunnigan are the equivalent of, you know, liberos, defensive specialists. I mean, you got to come in the back row like you want the ball every time.
Van Dyne sends it at Dunnigan. Too much on it. We'll see McCoy check back in for Miller. We see Avery Lark and Riley Franklin in this set getting their first action. Howard sends that one.
And there's a knuckleball.
Miller off the net. She gets the kill. A lot of kills from the middle for Paisley Miller in this one.
Yeah, Watcher got a little bit stuck in her heels. Got to be moving forward.
One of the 7 seniors on this varsity roster.
Yeah, it's just one of these situations. Man, it's just so tough to trade. You just can't trade when you're down like this.
There's Alexa Smith, one of the 4 freshmen who
good
all
spot.
get playing time.
Line.
There's McCoy making the overpass.
Low.
Forcing the overpass.
Oh, my. Probably could have called that.
Punched by Brown. Watcher back sets for Lark off the block. We'll go Gracie Brown. Howard gets that one. McCoy.
Line. What a play by Gum.
Almost into the score.
That is the dig of the day.
McCoy off the block.
Just Hedgesville.
Big rally by Hedgesville.
My goodness.
Ends up
free ball error. Tenacious D by Hedgesville and just give it away. And it's just so painful. It's just they're rallying though. Everybody clapping, still trying to keep the fight.
Jack Black would still be proud of that tenacious D. We'll send this one. Gracie Brown out just barely on the back line. 23-12. An 11-point lead with just 2 to go for the set. And that's an ace by Dunnigan. Set point, and it's at the Applemen doubling up the Eagles.
Yeah, Dunnigan abused the tape. Yikes.
Dunnigan one more time with that brace on her wrist. And that's a tap there for a kill by Gracie Brown, the freshman. The first chance at set point goes to Hedgesville. But again, still an 11-point lead in this set for Musselman. Gracie Brown sends that one at Howard. McCoy off the block,
That's
and
set.
that's the set. The Mangler gets a kill to finish off set number 3. And Musselman, after dropping set number 1, takes 2 in a row. This one in emphatic fashion. Dominant. 25-13. We'll be back in 1 minute. And when we come back, we'll get you ready for set number 4, where Musselman will try to close it out, and Hedgesville will try to send it to a 5th and final set. You're watching EPAC Volleyball on TV 10 and WRNR TV on YouTube. Back in 1 minute.
It's the excitement of NCAA Division II football on TV 10, featuring the Shepherd University Rams.
He'll throw it. It's intercepted by Harrison. Dante Harrison is Mr. Touchdown on defense.
Join us this Saturday, October 29th, for a Halloween weekend clash as the 3-5 Bloomsburg Huskies travel to Shepherdstown to face their worst nightmare, the undefeated Shepherd University Rams. Kickoff is set for noon with pregame coverage beginning at 11:30 right here on TV 10 and WRNR TV on YouTube.
The playoff push for Hedgesville takes center stage Friday night as the Eagles host the Jefferson Cougars.
If you're going to take the snap now, they're going to pass on a screen pass again to Matthew. Matthew breaks some tackles. He's to the 40, to the 30, to the 20. No one's going to catch him. Green grass in front of him. Touchdown, Hedgesville!
We'll have all the coverage for you in this huge EPAC battle with pregame coverage beginning at 5:30 and kickoff set for just after 7 p.m. on your home for EPAC Sports, Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
Welcome back to the George Miller Arena here at Hedgesville High School. Third set between Musselman and Hedgesville in this state championship rematch was Musselman absolutely getting right and winning 25-13 after Hedgesville had won the first set, taken a 9-3 lead in the second set, and ever since that moment, it has been a plus 27 difference on the side of Musselman, outscoring the Eagles. Dylan Bishop and Jim Klein with you on the call here. And, Jim, that was just absolute dominance from Musselman.
Yeah, what surprises me the most is Hedgesville didn't call timeout. I mean, were they in a situation where they just never had, like, this feeling like they could climb back in? I mean, I just don't know. Like, I don't have a record of a timeout in set 3.
I think you're right. It's just the Applemen got up early, and it just continued to climb. We'll see a few more different faces in terms of a starting lineup out on the court for Musselman right now. Riley Franklin seeing the floor right now on the Musselman side of things. The Eagles still using all of their time in between sets to talk things out in the huddle. We'll see Chrisman, Howard, Franklin, Walker, Miller, Hutzler starting things out for Musselman. See Shropshire, Ware, Miller, Richmond, Sutherland, and Harper. We'll see which one Kelsey Van Dyne takes out. We're getting one last final check of the lineup here. It'll be Paisley Miller that goes to the bench. The usual starting substitution for the Eagles. And no sign of Ava Dunnigan checking in on the Applemen side of things, so they'll run with who they have. Front line of Franklin, Howard, and Chrisman.
Well, they've changed the way that the lineup starts. So Dunnigan will come in after Walker serves. Right? I think Dunnigan will come in for Walker at the 1.
I believe so. And of course, you would know better than me with all your years of coaching. The volleyball expert on this crew for sure, Jim Klein.
All I know is when speaking about this, the serving team correlates to the score. So if Hedgesville's losing 2-8, you don't say the score is 8-2, Musselman. You say Hedgesville is serving 2-8.
It's useful information. You see, we're getting still some check of the lineup.
And if you watch NCAA, this is the time of year to watch NCAA. Final Four is usually played that first weekend in December. That's typically the way that they announce the scores. What's the delay? My goodness.
It's hard to say, really. There's some conversation between Coach Whitford and the line judge, down judge. The teams are standing out ready for this set to begin, it looks like. I mean, Addison Walker had the ball. And now, I suppose it looks like there was a wet spot out on the court being wiped up by Hannah Howard now. So I guess that was the delay while they waited for someone to have something to be able to wipe it up with. So now Addison Walker will go.
And she sails it. That would have been out.
Instead it'll be Richmond.
Yeah, Shropshire with the jump bump.
Hutzler sets up Franklin.
Franklin pushes
That's
it.
in. But it looks like
Sutherland's called for a net violation.
We got a whistle before the kill.
Yeah, they stole her kill. Sutherland with the net violation.
Addison Walker will go back and go again. It's a 1-point lead to start things out for the Applemen after the last two sets. First point went to Hedgesville. Richmond.
Oh, tough angle. No, I don't know.
Harper. 2-0.
Yeah, I don't even know if it went from our angle. It looked like the ball was not higher than the plane of the net, but Franklin reacted like she got a stuff block.
Walker will send this one.
Walker serves Shropshire again.
That's an ace.
Yeah, the third set started with the serve to Shropshire, and it was a deep serve. Shropshire still playing way up.
3-0 Musselman.
I'd serve the one here. I'd serve the setter side.
They try to close this one out.
That's where she goes.
Richmond. Sutherland blocked.
You know, in there because Sutherland got pinned and Harper couldn't get around the traffic, and that Crispin gets a one-on-one and can't swing away.
And that's Elena Harper with the kill. First point up on the board for the Eagles.
One serving three, Hedgesville. I said that just for you, Spencer.
Harper sends that one. Hutzler, Howard off the net.
Howard, the big swing line. She wants it up. She implores Hutzler to give it to her a little higher.
Hutzler for Chrisman.
Yeah, that's typical Chrisman. Sutherland was just late closing the block.
And it'll be Chrisman and Hutzler coming off. The two W's. Weather Holtz and Watcher coming on. 4 serving 1 now. Musselman leading Hedgesville. They'll go to Sutherland in the middle. That point's going to go the way of the Eagles. Franklin got a hand on it, but then had that second hit as it went into the net. Howard.
Oh, what an angle.
He hits it often.
The net still drops 3 feet from the net. Oh, and then Ware with the miss hit.
Yeah. 5-2. As Musselman extends the lead back out. It'll be Howard to serve as the Applemen lead by 3 points once again. Sends that one to Gracie Brown. They'll go back to Brown on the left side. McCoy
over the block.
They'll go Brown again.
Brown with the roll to line.
Watch her. Weatherholtz.
Over block. That is out.
Yeah, it would have been. I'm with you there. I saw the angle. Richmond took a swing at it. 6-2. Musselman opening the lead up a little further. So try to close this one out, having having lost one set. Howard goes
it's
way
an
up.
out-of-system.
Brown puts the free ball over.
Oh, perfect pass.
Watcher for Franklin, blocked. Sent right back at her. Paisley Miller. Franklin returns the favor. A roof for Riley Franklin.
Yeah, when you get that block right in front of you and then you come back with a quick to the same block, that same spot, man, that's just so tough. And very difficult to get a good approach out of it.
Howard serving error.
Smith in for Ware, the freshman. Freshman for freshman.
So the 3 serving 7. Musselman leading. They'll go to McCoy. Whistle blows. And they'll call the hands. So that's 4 on the board now for the Eagles. 3-point lead. Sent again. McCoy blocked. Go right back. She'll send another one. Blocked again, but this time it's out. 8-4. Musselman leads. Send this one. Richmond. Miller. That one's out. Trying to fit it in on the right corner.
Yeah, Miller was real tight. She had to, try to beat the block, go in the angle, and just sail.
Ava Dunnigan.
Oh, my.
It tips, gets the perfect bounce off the net. 10-4. Applemen continue their run. I think the energy was taken out of this building after that third set. Gracie Brown blocked. McCoy will send it over at 2. Hit by Alexis Smith.
Timeout, Hedgesville.
There's the timeout. We'll take it with them. It's 11-4 Musselman here as they try to close this one out in set number 4. You're watching EPAC Volleyball on TV 10 and WRNR TV on YouTube. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
On the Sports Mix, you'll hear interviews with prestigious guests.
Since you had that reunion, do you have a favorite memory from that season or maybe a funny story you'd like to share with our audience?
John Madden, the late great John Madden, came out to our practice on Thursday. He turned to those guys and he said, this game ain't going to be close. These guys are going to kill Buffalo.
Tune into the Sports Mix, weekdays from 12 to 1 on Talk Radio WRNR, FM 106.5, AM 740, TV 10, and streaming live on the TV 10 Facebook page.
$15 seconds. Five. Welcome back to Hedgesville High School inside the George Miller Arena here. It's 11-4. Musselman leading Hedgesville and leading 2-1 in the state
tight and
title
low.
rematch. And Howard dives for that one.
Great adjustment by Gracie Brown, though. Great adjustment.
She can't get there. That ball goes into the stands. It makes it 11-5. Now Gracie Brown serving. Go. Punched over by Dunnigan. Richmond sets up Harper off the block, and she gets another kill.
Yeah, Harper had an outstanding match this evening. Harper's played very well from beginning to end.
They cut it down. It's 6 serving 11. Gracie Brown will take it again. Watcher, Walker.
They're saying it didn't go,
McCoy. Again.
Yeah, Mangler just gets swing after swing after swing. And now a free ball. There's Weatherholtz. He's calling touch. He's calling touch.
12-6. I think they're going to have a discussion with the line judge there.
They're asking for no touch. He said there's no touch.
Paige Richmond having a discussion with the official.
There's no touch. They're saying there's no touch.
Really pleading her case over here. Right now the point's up on the board for Musselman to make it 12-6. We'll see where this discussion goes. He's hearing her out. We'll blow the whistle. Now it looks like we just got the announcement that Hedgesville has won the regional championship in soccer. As you hear that cheer from the Hedgesville student section. And there's a kill for Hedgesville. Another one for Harper. Delaney Cedars checks back in. She'll take that serve and send it at Dunnigan. McCoy there. That one's trouble.
Oh, great swing by Dunnigan.
Yeah,
great
hit that one.
Safe.
Tap
the
by
shoot.
Sutherland.
The shoot to Sutherland.
They cut the lead to 4, which could feel insurmountable against a team as good as the Applemen. But Hedgesville, a top 2 team in the state themselves, won the first set. Chrisman.
It's going to be a free ball. Musselman has to use it. Good pass. And Walker was aggressive.
Walker.
Yeah, she kind of set up the kill. She'd tipped a lot this evening. And then ended up getting the one-on-one in the center and went ahead when she went for it. She caught net, but still got the kill. Good spot.
Miller sends that one at Layla Shropshire. So it's 14-8 now. It'll be Miller to serve. Allie Miller, the freshman. Sends that one into the net. Keeps the lead at 5. Goes back to Paige Richmond. Richmond sends it at Dunnigan. Hutzler
way out.
Howard. Set up Howard again. Puts some soft touch on it.
Harper's there.
She'll send that one off the block. There's a kill. Elena Harper, it's a 4-point game again. Some life has gotten back into this building. Send it that way, out. Hedgesville cannot sustain a run so far in this set.
Franklin comes back in at middle. It's a big front row.
Send this one. That one will be Ware that ends up with the free ball. Hutzler back sets for Chrisman.
Oh my goodness.
Line drive. That one they'll say hit the ground.
Through the block.
Richmond got her hands on it. We'll say it hit the ground. 16-10.
And again, Ware's got to get from on hand all the way to the 2 after the first series. So there's the serve. Oh my bad. So Ware's going to take the swing and then hustle all the way around. And it's just a difficult situation. A freshman has to put the ball in play and then sprint to the 2.
She's going to check out after that hitting error. Makes it 17-10. Lexi Winston coming in.
Who we saw in the JV match.
Back set. Harper. Never went over.
She's way late. I don't know if she didn't expect it or it wasn't a good set.
Eight-point lead, 18-10. Musselman coming closer and closer to closing this one out. We'll send that one, and we'll say
looks like Richmond went under.
Richmond got in the net there trying to get the adjustment. The lead extends to 9. The senior, Addison Walker, will continue to try to close this one out.
It's an ace.
And that falls. Van Dyne and Harper falls in the middle of them. That makes it 20-10. One more time goes Walker. Richmond, Winston.
You see Winston trying to thread the needle through traffic to get outside. She bumped literally into everyone. Tough situation, kid.
We'll go Chrisman.
Yeah, Chrisman got pulled way in. This free ball. Oh, Franklin with a nice little adjustment.
Winston hits that one. And Sutherland lets it go. Shropshire will check out. Be Harper serving. It's 11 serving 20.
Oh, good pass.
And the attempt at the pancake by Richmond comes up empty. 21-11. We'll see Washer check back in. Ten-point lead with 4 points to go. Musselman trying to sweep the regular season series of the state championship rematch. And there's a kill for Gracie Brown. Cuts the lead back down to 9. Van Dyne will be next to serve for the Eagles.
Oh, nice serve.
Howard sent that one. The hit from Gum goes into the scorers table. 22-12. Howard serves at Brown. They'll go back to Brown on the set. We'll set up McCoy. Way too much on that one. Leads back down to 9. But again, Musselman just still 3 points away from a victory. Serves at McCoy. They'll go back to McCoy. Dug out by Gum. Gracie Brown, men at the net. Hit back over eventually by Franklin. Brown again. Attack set. Lark. She gets the touch. Kill. Off the block. Off the touch. First kill of the night for Avery Lark. Extends the lead back to 10, 23-13. 1 point away from set point and match point for Musselman. Paisley Miller, big swing.
Wow, the net was shaking big time.
McCoy gets the angle on that one. Tight towards the antenna. 24-13.
Well, I think Hedgesville learned that they have the ability to hang with Musselman this evening. We saw it in the first set, and then there were just some prevailing errors, and Musselman dug deep and started focusing on what they do.
Gracie Brown off the block. Off it again.
It's off block, yeah.
And there we go. Makes it 24-14.
My goodness. 10 match points.
So 14 serving 24. It's match point still for Musselman. Gracie Brown will serve.
Freshman fires a bullet at the sophomore.
Addison Walker.
That's a kill.
That's it. Walker gets the kill and gets match point. And in 4 sets, Musselman gets the win once again over Hedgesville, just like they did earlier this year and just like they did in last year's state championship. After Hedgesville was able to get the first set, we'll keep it here for our post game. I mean, there was a point where Hedgesville looked like they had a fighting chance. And obviously, like you said, Jim, they proved tonight that they can hang with Musselman. But after that first set victory by the Eagles and getting up 9-3 in the second set, it was all Musselman from there, Jim.
Yeah, it starts with good defense. Hedgesville played great defense all throughout the evening, but especially in the first set. And then that defense translated into fewer free balls and pressing more to keep Musselman on their heels. And once they were able to do that, they were able to take control of that first set. The second set, however, at 2-8 or 3-9, they got into a situation where you just can't make consecutive mistakes. And at one point there were, I think it was 3 out of 4 missed serves, and that just allows the run to chip away. And Musselman was able to pull out that second set, and then it was downhill from there.
Well, this was about as big as a big game atmosphere as we were going to see all year. This again, the rematch of last year's final of the state tournament on Hedgesville's home court. The best chance that they were going to have to beat this Musselman team so far this year. So the best chance anyone in the Eastern Panhandle was going to have. But they came out on top tonight, only giving up that first set. So that'll do it from us tonight here from the George Miller Arena at Hedgesville High School. Next time you hear from us from volleyball action, it'll be the sectional playoffs. So for Nick Verzolini, our on-site producer, Colin McLaughlin, our cameraman, Spencer Dupuis back in the studio, Jim Klein, my color analyst for this evening, I'm Dylan Bishop. This has been EPAC Volleyball on a TV 10 and WRNR TV on YouTube.
That concludes our coverage of West Virginia High School volleyball featuring the Eastern Panhandle Athletic Conference. Tonight's coverage was brought to you by Dynamark Atlantic Security, Bechtel Jewelers, Brown's Funeral Home, CMA Honda, Kelly Allstate Insurance, L.A. Roberts Jewelers, Mansion Ferretti Law Firm, Milestone Realty, The Marius Group, Ameriprise Financial Advisors, Orsini's Home Store, Palace Lounge, Parsons Ford of Martinsburg, Skinner Law Firm, Smallwood and Small Insurance, Sutton and Janelle Law Firm, W. Harley Miller Systems. Keep it tuned to TV 10 for all your local high school sports coverage from around the Eastern Panhandle. All rights reserved.
The playoff push for Hedgesville takes center stage Friday night as the Eagles host the Jefferson Cougars.
If you're going to take the snap now, they're going to pass on a screen pass again to Matthew. Matthew breaks some tackles. He's to the 40, to the 30, to the 20. No one's going to catch him. Green grass in front of him. Touchdown, Hedgesville!
We'll have all the coverage for you in this huge EPAC battle with pregame coverage beginning at 5:30 and kickoff set for just after 7 p.m. on your home for EPAC Sports, Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
It's the excitement of